In data warehouse and multi-dimensional we learned yesterday. So today our topic is data warehouse architecture. Data warehouse architecture. Architecture means design,
Designing
structures. We can say that this is our architecture means structure or data in a competitive way, so we can easily understand what's going on there. So today we learn about data warehouse or architecture. Okay. So architecture is divided into mainly data source, ETL process, data warehouse, data mart, and user. Okay. In data source, what is your data source? Any idea? Data means collection of information. Means data. So data source we can get some types of collection we get data store in data source. Okay. So in data source there are two types mainly using. One is operational system and other one is external system. Operational system, where we use operational system. Yeah. Any idea? Yesterday I told about you operational system. Operational system is nothing but we use our daily basis data, means your data, your you belong this class, your this name is this, your name is this roll number. This all is operational database, or you can say it is operational database. What is the external system then? External system. External system is nothing but, suppose let's take example you can easily understand. Suppose this is our one campus, one class, campus, kite campus, and other colleges name. Tell me anyone college name. Vaida. So there will be two classes, two main colleges. One is kite and other one is Vaida. Okay. So there is kite want to means implement some new activities. So that time kites are searching from their competitor what is the working, what the new technology will be uploading, and what the previous technology they will be done it. So that will be using our external system. Understand? Then other process is your ETL process. ETL means external transform load. Okay. So we have to understand these keywords: external tagging, external transformation load. Okay. So external means outside data we have to manage. Next one is transformation. What is meant by transformation? Change the data, right? In transformation, we collect the data from operational and external data. That will be purified, and we can say that the unwanted data, unwanted data will be neglected, and when we wanted data will be, we can use it. Means suppose you are in a first year student, you goes to the second year. So your first year data, unwanted data will be neglected. Means your name will be present, will be purified, your roll number will be neglected, your percentage will be neglected that time. Because in your second year, your subject will be changed, your last semester exam will be neglected. So there will be purification process is transformed, performed. So in next one is load. Load means loading. We those purified data that will be loaded in staging area. We load the purified data will be present in close to next loading factor. Means suppose you are going second year, so your second year will be your loading data, right? You only all purified data will be stored in second year forms. Easily understand? So third point is on data warehouse. Yesterday I told you about data warehouse. So sir, you are thinking, sir, we told about, we will learn about data warehouse. Sir, what is mean by metadata? Huh? Data about data means you are saying 50% you are absolutely right, but I am asking data means data. So see here, we know that data warehouse, we collected data, all types of data will be collected in one form. Small data set will be collected in there. So metadata, what is the perform? What is the role of metadata here? Metadata roles perform that in warehouse we have so many data present, like your college campus. So many data present means how many branches here? CSM, AIT, civil, electrical, mechanical. All types of data is present in this warehouse. Okay, so it is very difficult to find the user how this belong to this class will be. So metadata will providing the indexing factor. Indexing factor means when we open our book, there will be indexing pages. First unit, there will be tag. Means suppose this is your CSM branch. CSM branch there are two sections A and B. Okay. So but they are searching in user anything. They are searching warehouse only. So how they will be confirm that this person is belonging to this class, A section or B section. So that provided this data will be easily understandable through metadata. They mean indexing factor. Suppose see here, this is a CSM, section A and section B. See here. So in data warehouse, the all data will be present in CSM, in metadata warehouse. But we have to find metadata. So in metadata, they will be search CSM and CSM. There will be subpoints like section A and section B. So they will be go to the section A and section B. They are searching warehouse there. Understand? Any query? Okay. So this is our work of metadata and data warehouse. So next part is data mart. Data mart is so data mart is nothing but a subset of data warehouse. In data warehouse, suppose we have to search any type of regarding you can say that your college is supposed. This is your CSM branch, AID and CAI. Okay, this is our third branches. So in data warehouse, all branches of data is present in that warehouse. Okay, so we have to find only about CSM branch. So that will be searching our data mart. They will be directly storing provide information through data warehouse to data mart. In CSM or data mart one, there will be only one branch of data. All types of data will be presented in only data mart in CSM related. We choose example like a CSM. Like same data in data mart to AID. All types of AID information, which student roll number, student data, roll number, subject, wise, integration, so all types of data will be provided in here data mart 2. Like same in data mart 3. So our third point is your data mart. Here and last one is user. User work is which we have to search anything, any types of data. We directly goes to the this process will be followed by user. Understand?